Hi guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to another video. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you all products that I absolutely regret buying. Most of these are makeup items because I am very particular about makeup items. That's the reason a lot of brands like Charlotte Tilbury really works well for me. It doesn't disappoint, but these products over here just anyway, without further ado, let's get started. So all of these products would work differently on different people, but these are just my personal opinions and how they work with me. So just putting it out there, I am going to go in no particular order. I have a few skincare items here and there, so we'll talk about that as well. The very first item that I have is this Makeup Revolutions cream bronzer. I got it a long time back and I personally really like to use cream bronzers when I'm filming videos, otherwise not in daily use. And you can see how much I have used this product. Like, I've used it quite a lot. No doubt it is creamy. The color is a bit ashy, as you can see, but this is the darkest color that they had. And secondly, it is so bad. It doesn't blend. It blends like patchily. See, it doesn't blend evenly. It blends like a patch. Looks so off and kind of goes all around. I absolutely hated this product. Because I've purchased it, I'm trying to finish it off, but I have ordered this Tipsy Beauty's contour wand. Let's see how that works, but this one was a disappointment. I don't know why some of the Makeup Revolution products aren't really worth the hype, and this one also the packaging was very bad. So yeah, this is a product that I absolutely hated and regret buying. I paid around 500 rupees for this one. The second product that I have is actually a skincare item from Recvill. This is the Recvill Ceramide and Hyaluronic Acid Moisturizer. I really like Recvill sunscreen and I had got this. Initially I really liked it because it's so thick, ceramide based hydrating moisturizer. After using it for a week, it was so comedogenic. It gave me very bad breakouts, guys. Some of these thick moisturizers are so comedogenic. They will just clog your pores and give you horrible breakouts no matter how much ceramide they have added. Like, at a point I would feel of using Vaseline cream on my face than these kind of moisturizers. That's why brands like Clinique really nails it with their hydrating moisturizers, which is lightweight, gel-based, non-comedogenic, yet hydrating. I love ceramide-based moisturizer, but this one was a failure. I had to use it as my foot cream. Like, initially for the week, it was so beautiful, and then it just clogged my pores. So bad. So I just regret buying this. Although it's so affordable, not worth the money. Another item that I have is the Bare Anatomy Anti-Hair Fall Shampoo. Guys, this just made my hair so freaking frizzy. I was so shocked after using this shampoo. I went for a haircut. The salon guy also told me, what is wrong with your hair? Why is it so dry? And then I was like, God, it's the shampoo. I'm changing it. So yeah, please stay away from the shampoo from Bare Anatomy. I really liked the Bare Anatomy's Anti-Frizz shampoo, which I had tried earlier, which comes in purple bottle, but this one is so bad. I don't know why such kind of flips happen with this brand, but the purple bottle is good. This blue bottle is pathetic. Don't buy this one. Retinol serum from Nykaa SkinRx, which I had gotten in PR. This is their Wrinkle Repair 2% Advanced Retinol Serum. I do use retinol. I don't need to use retinol. I do use retinol once a week, and I personally really like to use retinol on my body. This serum, although I think Nykaa sent me an expired one because it is so grainy, like it's got grains and textures in every drop, which is kind of weird, and I don't know why, if it's the problem with everyone or this particular batch, but it's very grainy and difficult to blend. That's not how a retinol serum should be ideally. So I regret buying this. Then I have the Maybelline Fit Me Matte Plus Poreless Setting Spray. This is probably one of the worst setting sprays that you can get your hands on. This is so bad. Usually Maybelline doesn't disappoint me, but this is so bad. Do not get this one. Rather save money and invest in Charlotte Tilbury or the Too Faced one, or even the NYX one, which is for 800 rupees. But this is not gonna do anything. It's like you're just spraying water on your face, and also smells bad. This spray is very direct. See, it's not really an even spray. I don't like this one at all. I regret buying it. I had bought it from Nykaa, I think. Yeah, but it's so bad. Don't buy this Maybelline Fit Me Matte Wala setting spray. I told you I've got a couple of makeup items. I'm gonna go in no particular order. I actually have 3 eyeliners to talk about. So I'm a person who loves brown eyeliners. The only liner that you'll see me wearing if you ever, stumble upon me is a brown liner. And I really like to find good brown eyeliners because I don't know why the Indian brands do not make it, and the brands which are not Indian are so expensive. So yeah, first of all, this one from Inside Cosmetics. This one is their eyeliner pen in brown, which is like a 12-hour no smudge. This is the worst eyeliner. It is just for 100 rupees, but what color is this? I don't understand. Like, I don't know who wears such red brown. It's so bad. It's very watery. Just see how it applies also, guys. Like, it just see how it applies. It doesn't apply evenly. It has uneven texture. I don't know who uses this color. Please don't buy. I'm sure the black one is going to be equally bad, but the brown one was really bad. Now the next one that I have is from Just Herbs, and it's their Just Herb Enriched Eyeliner in brown. This one is also so bad. It smudges very easily. It's very uneven. Like, just see, so bad. It's very grainy. Again, just see, it's very grainy, very bad, smudges very easily, and it just stings my eyes so much. Again, brands who are into skincare shouldn't delve into makeup. Last one was something that was very expensive. So this one is the Too Faced Killer Liner in the Take Control 36-hour waterproof eyeliner in Killer Chocolate. Now, I like Too Faced, okay? Too Faced brand is actually really nice. I love their bronzer. I really like some of their products. I love their setting spray. This was a freebie that I had got from Nykaa because I had purchased for around 4,000 rupees. And this, okay, everything is perfect. It's creamy, it's perfect brown shade, everything is perfect. Whenever I wear this, my eyes continuously water, they become red, they just start hurting. I think Nykaa either sends expired products as freebies during their sales, or some, chemically different batch. That's the only, conclusion that I'm gonna make. Because this is the perfect brown shade. It's creamy, it's gel based, it's pencil like, just how I like, and it's a namesake brand, Too Faced. I don't know why every time I use it on my waterline here, actually not even waterline, on my upper eyeline, it just makes my eyes red and my eyes continuously water. So I'm assuming either Nykaa sends expired freebies or some wrong freebies, but because I'm not able to believe this, and I've never seen a bad review about this product. So I don't know what is the issue, Nykaa, but this one was, I'm not even going to use it now, guys, because of course I don't want my eyes to water. So I absolutely regret buying this. Another one is so hyped, and I think I was probably one of the first ones who actually purchased from Damn Beauty or Damn Beauty, because initially they were running ads and I really wanted to support a small business. And this one is their glass tint balm, which is one of their viral products, because it's very similar to the Glossier balms, and the other Hourglass lip balms that you get, and it's very affordable for 500 rupees. You have to click it from here and it kind of comes out. First of all, I don't know why nobody is talking about this. The smell is so bad. It smells like rotten eggs. It actually smells like rotten vegetables. It really smells bad. And I had gotten the shade, this one is in the shade Moonlight. I don't know who is liking this lip balm. This lip balm is very bad. Okay, it's so sticky, it smells bad, it kind of sticks up on dust. This is the worst product. I have not even used it. I have this over since 1.5 years and I have not used it, guys. I have not used it. It's that bad. And I'm gonna throw it away, and I regret buying this one from Damn Beauty. I hope they, up their game, because this thing has a lot of potential, but it's really bad. I don't know why people aren't talking about it, but it's bad. Lastly, I have one of the recent launches that I regret buying, and this one is the Aqualogica's Body Mist. I had already spoken about this in my haul video where I shared this with you guys. First of all, it's a dupe of your Sol de Janeiro packaging. smells so like it's like a carbon copy of Plum Vanilla Vibe. So I don't know उन्होंने क्या ही innovation किया है. And secondly, it's so alcohol-y. I smell more alcohol than the perfume itself. So I don't know why Aqualogica, you should have at least done some job over here. I like the packaging, but fragrance is so pathetic. I want to try out the strawberry, let's see, but this vanilla one is so bad. Like kuch to efforts dal dete. So guys, those were my products that I regret buying. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye bye.